The next stitch I'll do is a cousin of the running stitch. It's called the basting stitch, and it is exactly the same motion as this first running stitch. I just will increase the length of these stitches. And the difference between the basting stitch and the running stitch is just that length. The basting stitch is for basting only. That word means to temporarily put something together, to hold it in place until it can be sewn more securely afterward. So often we are basting sleeves together. We might baste a hem in to test it out before sewing it permanently. So this is a quick and easy way to hold it together so that we don't have a whole bunch of pins in something. So just like the running stitch, I'm going to just start down here at the edge of my fabric, and I will take a stitch that's twice as long as the running stitch. So it's a good 3/4 of an inch to an inch long. And then also the space between each stitch is that long. So these you will want to take one at a time. Pull flat, but not too tight, and then continue. And this is just good practice on how to insert and pull out your needle and pull everything flat. And again, when I come to the end of this stitch, you can see what happened there. The shorter tail of my thread is stuck. That might happen as you're stitching, so you can very gently tug on your needle and pull that out, or you can pull it out with your hand, but you do want to make sure that that's clear before you move on in the stitch or you tie your knot. Again, tying your knot is a very, very small stitch, grabbing just a few of those threads in the fabric right on top of where you ended. Sometimes the pins get in your way. Very gently pulling until the shorter tail of your thread is through and you've got this loop formed. I hold the loop in my fingers and wrap the needle around the edge like so, and then gently pull my thread down to the base of the fabric. And that's the basting stitch.